I like surprising.
Yeah, it's like surprise. What you don't know is
like you did ask. You asked me to be here. Your wish. I am here. Your wish is not coming. It's a green screen, Amber. Yeah,
yes.
You have it. Yeah, this is none of this. That's why I haven't touched anything.
Twist, he's not really Irish.
I'm just really good at accents.
He lives in Denver.
Well, actually, I'm actually from Denver. I happen to be quite good at accents for the most part. Most people actually hire me to do an Irish accent, so I'm not too bad.
I mean, you're pretty good at it.
Quite good at it.
Yeah, you're pretty good at it.
Quite good at it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty good. I mean, it could use a little work, but it's pretty good. So that's a question. So how many people ask you for help when doing Irish accents?
Well, funny enough, only recently have I had a bunch of people that have reached out to me asking me to kind of coach them or help them in some way. Mm-hmm. Because the truth is, right, the Irish accent is one of the most difficult to do. And I don't just mean for Americans. I mean in general.
In general,
it's the hardest accent to do. Some people can do it in what I like to call. I'm gonna get in trouble for this because it feels like I'm slamming people, but I'm not.
No.
A lot of people. The problem with the Irish accent is Hollywood has destroyed the Irish accent because people look at Hollywood movies and TV shows and everything that there's an Irish character in, and they think we all sound like leprechauns, and we don't. So, like, you hear people like, oh, well, there's an Irish character and they're doing an Irish accent, and it can be difficult for me because I listen to it and I'm like, you know what I mean? I won't say it's possible. It's kind of. It's teetering on possible simply because I know as a native, like you can drive like an hour from where I am so I'm in the city, I'm in Dublin, I'm in the capital. You can drive about an hour and you will reach two more accents within that hour. You'll get two different accents.
Absolutely.
Like, we have a family place about an hour and about 90 minutes away. We've like a family cabin thing. Mm-hmm. When you're down there, because it's rural, it's in the rural, we can't even understand some of them. Like you'll go down and you'll have my accent, and then all of a sudden you'll have, oh, sure, I haven't seen you in a while. No, you've been down here before. Is that a new car? And that's the way they speak. And they're up here, and sometimes we can't even hear them. We're kind of like, one of the things is, I do applaud people. I do applaud people, especially like Americans, Australians, and all that, when they can do like a half decent, like a passable Irish accent. I applaud them because it's a difficult one to do.
Yeah.
But they're like I'm not perfect either. I can do like 6 or 7 accents strong, but there are certain accents that I will not do for an entire book because they're passable, but they're not, you know what I mean? I won't sign up to do a book in, for example, like I can do a New York accent, but I can guarantee you if I do a full book in it, it'll slip multiple times and you'll hear it, Yeah. And the same with the US, as they said, as they say, the same goes for the US. The accents vary so much depending on where you go. Exactly.
It's so true. I was going to say that. Yes. I mean, even. I
can imagine.
Yeah.
No,
it's crazy. There's some people I can't understand, and I mean, like, and same thing for like you were saying in movies, that exaggerated Southern accent. Everyone who lives in the South sounds like they're chewing on
the heavy twang, and that's
it's that same thing. So, I mean, I think that's that's definitely something everywhere. And, or someone with a New Jersey accent is so over exaggerated and it's not, they don't really sound that
so
way.
I call it the caricature. People.
Yes.
And I think it's, as I said, it's TV, it's video games, it's cartoons. They really oversell it. It's over the top. It's not authentic because it's so over the top. Like in a video game or an animated show, and you get someone from the south, you get some like thick accent, like with a twang.
Mhm.
It's so over the top that it's just like it's done for comedic effect. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
done for it's not done for authenticity at all.
No.
And I kind of feel the same way with a lot of different things in terms of accents, which is why, like, entire books in I've done entire books in obviously the Irish accent, the like British accents. I've even done them in like Southern accents, but it's not this over the top like, well, how are you? You know what I mean? It's not done in this kind of Jesus Christ, like, still living in the 60s, still driving his pickup truck, still driving his Ford pickup, from the 60s. It's fucking like,
No,
it's so,
it's borderline insulting too. Like a lot, like for the people who actually live here, it's like I do not sound like that. Like I know that I have an accent. I understand that, but like, come on, like seriously,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, there's a couple of authors and stuff that I'm looking forward to working with and stuff like that. But there's an author, C.P. Horrow, and we've actually become really close. I'm in her lives and everything all the time, and how we met, it was purely by chance. It was like 3 a.m. I got out of the booth, like I crawled my ass into bed, and I was lying on the pillow, and like I had the phone here, like, which is this fucking dumbest thing ever, like the phone here, just blinding myself
Getting you a
for the sake of a TikTok scroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, just an idiot. So I was lying there, and purely by chance, instead of going to sleep like I should have, I opened up TikTok and I started scrolling the lives, and like the third live or something, was CP Horrow's live, and she had a couple of people in there, and she saw my name pop up. She didn't know who I was, and immediately she was like, DB West, we have a spare box if you want to come up or whatever. And I was obviously lying in bed. The phone was like here. So I was like, I'm not really in the best position. I was like, I'll be on the front page of fucking Instagram tomorrow for like being nude in a live or something. So I was like, okay. So I got up, I fucking got dressed and everything. I went downstairs just to have a bit of quiet, and then I sat down and I said, okay, I'm good now. So I joined the live purely out of chance. Now this was 3 a.m. and I was really fucking tired, but I'm so glad that I did, because the amount of things that have happened since I met her. Not only is she an incredible person, great author, the circle of people that she's introduced me to, it never would have happened, and it was purely by chance.
Yeah.
It was just, I was scrolling, I came across a live. None of the narrators that I follow happened to be live at the time, which is really rare.
Yeah.
Alexis Page, Stephanie Rose, Andy Eloise, Tyler Griffin. I watch all of these most days. I'll always check in with them. And it's just one of those things where none of them, yeah, exactly. We're out here supporting, But it was just one of those things that they weren't live. I don't know why. None of them were live. So I was like, that's strange that they're not on. So I randomly scrolled and I started getting new lives, and then I came across hers, and fucking rest is history, And we speak every single day.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy how that, that kind of shit happens in this community all the time, every day.
All the time. Yeah.
All the time.
100%.
There are so many people like Mia and Kim who I talk to almost every day now, just because, we love the same things and we're in the same circles. So yeah, I love that. That's one of the things I love the most about doing this and being in this community is,
It's an incredible space.
Do you think you're ever gonna do any live readings or anything like that, or would you squirrel too much?
No, I've gotten better against the scroll. In fact, my phone is up here in a mount right now, and right above it is my webcam. So I purposely bought an arm, like a clamp arm for my phone to sit in while in the booth, so I wasn't messing around with it all the time. You know what I mean? It'll either stay, if I don't put it in the mount, I'll leave it in my pocket. I won't even look at it. But most of the time I'll put it in the mount because it's too awkward to mess around with while it's in the mount. Because it's high up. So
I'm more worried about you having people in your live and you just not working and just yapping for the whole day.
Oh yeah, listen, that has happened. So I've often done a live where I'm like, right, we need to fucking knuckle down. I need to get 6 chapters at least done, whatever. And then by the end of the live, I've got 2.5 chapters done. And I'm like, I'm in trouble.
Mia, we're not talking about me. This is my show. We're not talking about me. We're talking about him.
We ain't talking about me. Talking about this fella. I'm laughing because, I think I missed a couple of things there. Sorry, if Amber's already gone, shit. Amber was saying goodbye. She said she was dealing with the kids. Goodbye, Amber, if you're still here. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll send her a message.
I'll send her a DM afterwards just to thank her for hanging out. She's fucking super sweet girl.
Yeah.
Princess, excuse me, Princess Mia, you asked earlier on for a British accent?
Yes, she did. Well, you were paying attention.
Can I hear your British? I was, but I'm trying to, like, my brain is like trying to lock onto some of the messages. I don't want to ignore the chat entirely, you know.
Try not to.
You'll ask me about one thing, and I'll answer it.
I just don't want to interrupt you. I'm watching it, but I don't want to interrupt you while you're talking. So yeah.
Oh no! Listen, this is your show. You can fucking kick me out anytime you want.
No sir. No sir. No. Nobody.
You may kick me out anytime you like.
Never.
I'm trying to think now a British accent. Hang on, we'll pull up. I have a script open from what I was working on earlier on, so we'll pull up a script. We'll do a small bit in British. There's a nice little old woman in here as well. If you don't mind, I'll do a quick. There's a nice little old lady in here as well, so we can do our old lady voice. Scottish. Hello, my friend.
A British old lady?
Why not? Why not?
Hey, don't forget. I want my Irish grumpy dragon too.
Oh, exciting! Right, so so hang on. We'll do a mix here. We'll do. So this book is actually in an Irish accent. The character is Irish. So what we'll do is we'll do a mix. We'll do the Irish accent for his dialogue, but we'll narrate it in British, and then we'll give the old lady whatever. We'll give the old lady whatever accent.
It's whatever.
Okay. Yeah, it's whatever.
It's fun.
Trying to find where I am.
Hello, Scottish. How are you, sir?
Right.
If a good woman, you better fix that. Better start working on your woman voice.
So we'll do if I go woman, I sound like Miss Doubtfire. Doubtfire, dear. Help is on the way, dear. Okay, I love Miss Doubtfire. So, Ebony Doubtfire, dear. She's what a movie. Honestly, what a movie. Right. So
I'm trying not to laugh.
I love how everybody's picking up on it. And I should have just done it. I should have just done it as Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh my god.
Oh, that would have been good. Yeah.
Oh my god. Why didn't I do it as we'll come back at Mia, we're gonna come back to our regularly scheduled programming in a second. We'll do our British accent in a second. I feel like I should probably do a Doubtfire. Hang on, hold on.
Just I mean you've teased us enough tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. I have no idea if I can do this now. I've really fucking put myself in a spot.
I'm not looking.
Blood pulsed in my ears as I jumped to the other side of the room with Biddy clinging to me. I can't even do it. I genuinely can't. Doubtfire, dear. I cannot do it. I refuse to do anymore. It's awful. If not Biddy. What was under the chair? It's like I'm trying to imitate an Irish accent.
What we were just talking about. What we were just bitching about for 20 minutes.
It's like I'm trying to do an Irish accent.
We're the worst.
Jesus Christ. Right.
The literal worst.
We are going to ignore that ever happened, and we're going to just delete it. Look, it's deleted from existence. Look, there you go. It's gone. It doesn't exist anymore.
No.
What happens in this live stays in this live. Any of you people in the chat, I'm gonna come. You mention this to anyone, I'm gonna come for you.
It stays in this live and on my YouTube.
Yeah, it's just like my career is just over. It'd be like, I thought he said he had range. He can't even do a Mrs. Doubtfire. Right. Um. Right. So let's. I'm gonna tell everyone, Scottish, don't you fucking dare. Right.
We'll tell everyone you can't do a woman voice.
Don't. So here's the thing. When you tell me that I can't do something, I will go out of my way to do it. So you got to remember, I came from video games and animation. Yeah, I came from video games and animation. In fact, I have quite a high register, but I will lose a lot of followers and I will no longer be booked for any romance if I do that voice. So we aren't going to do it.
Okay.
You might get a sneaky little voice note at some stage privately, and you are not allowed to share it with anyone ever.
I would never.
So one of the characters I did for a video game. I did a video game called 3 Minutes to Midnight. It's on Steam, and it's like a 2.5D kind of side scroller type thing where it's very story driven. It's about a town.
My son played that. Yeah, go ahead.
It basically comes up as the entire town gets taken over by, like, it gets like brainwashed and mind controlled and stuff like that, and the only one person that doesn't is around investigating, trying to find out what's going on and talking to everybody and all. But one of the characters, you can't come to Kink and Ink this weekend.
He missed the plane, Mia. He stayed here and he missed. I missed the
plane. Yeah. If you want to book me a new flight, because I'm out there missing my one and now I'm $800 in the red.
The live was
you
too
can absolutely
important.
do that.
The live was too important. He was having too much fun, and he didn't want to leave.
I couldn't just leave you hanging. My plane was ready. I couldn't just leave you hanging. I had to stay. Priorities.
It's often a thing.
But but one of the characters is he's like this ginger bearded farmer, and he's super southern, it really heavy twang and everything, and he's very whimsical, like he's absolutely nuts. And one of the characters approaches him, and he's the only one that hasn't been like brainwashed because he doesn't in the town anymore, you know. And he basically, his voice is like one of the furthest things from my natural voice. When I auditioned for it, they fucking loved what I did, so I recorded this entire like over a couple of days, multiple sessions. His voice, I must show you. If I could bring up the artwork, I would. But his voice is hold on. Well, strike me blind if it isn't little Betty Anderson. Oh, my, but how you've grown. That is literally his voice through the entire game. And he's like, well, I understand what you're doing. And that's how he speaks.
You couldn't do a whole book like that. Like, you would die.
So funny enough, that specific voice, because I recorded it for so long for this game, there's a fair bit of dialogue in the game. I could probably do the whole book.
But it
wouldn't be enjoyable for the listener.
That has to hurt. Like, that just sounds painful. Oh.
No, I used to sing. So I used to I'm a heavy man. Like, I love metal. Like, I love me metal. I love, like, we rock me metal. I used to sing. I was in a band before. So, like, all of your screams and everything.
What the hell haven't you done, dude?
So,
is there anything you haven't done?
Little bits. Like, I kind of hand in a lot of cookie jars, you know what I mean? Like a jack of all trades, so to speak. Like, I picked up, like, I used to make music. I used to dance. Like, I used to break dance. Like, fucking, when I had hair, I was able to spin on my head.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna need.
Swear to God. I used to teach dancing. I used to teach break dancing. Yeah, I know. Backflips and fucking head spins and you name it. So
insane.
Yeah, I've had quite the mixed bag of you know.
Oh, Mia
things,
wants you to sing.
Can we hear you? That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. Book my flight over, and I will promise I'll sing for you. We'll hit a karaoke bar. I promise you.
There you go.
If there's anybody secretly rich in the chat that wants to cover my flights,
Definitely
here's your
not me. So just throw that out there.
So, if I open my wallet right now, a fucking moth would fly out of it.
For sure.
That's how long it's been since. That's how long it's been since there was actually money in the damn thing.
Absolutely.
Right. So we got a little bit sidetracked. So we're gonna.
No,
so,
not us.
Mia, do you want a British? Do you want a light-hearted British accent, or do you want a deeper British accent? What would you like?
Oh, I'm gonna guess deeper.
Because she's at there asking me, so I'll
yeah,
I'll
Mia. I know
her.
Mia. She wants a deeper one. Oh, both. Damn, girl.
Both. Okay, both deep. Right. Okay.
No, Mia. No, ma'am.
I like it deep. Jesus Christ. Right. I'm gonna focus on my. I am gonna.
Uh-oh, Mia. Now you're speaking my language. Let's stop. Let's stop.
Now you're fucking. Now you're talking.
Now
you're talking. Right.
You have my attention.
Right. You have my undivided attention. Right. Okay. Blood pulsed in my ears as I jumped to the other side of the room with Biddy clinging to me, her claws scratching my arms. If not Biddy, what was under the chair? I stood staring at the chair for a long time, resisting the urge to run out the front door. I had heard the panting and felt the breath on my hand. But if Biddy was upstairs, what was under the chair? Balancing Biddy under one arm and pointing the phone torch, I rushed across the room and pulled the chair away. A spider dashed from the torch beam, and a few balls of dust and dog hair tumbled, but nothing else appeared. I exhaled slowly. Sitting down, stroking Biddy's head, the beating blood in my ears slowed, and I tried to understand. Seeing the snow now approaching the height of the windowsills, it was clear that the failure of the gas and electricity was due to the weather. So we'll, I'm gonna. Okay.
That was great.
We'll continue. We'll continue on, and we'll do a little bit of a. Excuse me. Now, bear in mind, I'm still recovering, so I'll give my best.
Mia, if
deep,
you
gravelly
hurt,
accent that I'm normally used to.
Mia's gonna injure you.
I'm gonna injure myself. Injure myself for the TikTok for the live.
Do it for the live.
Do it for the live, right? Excuse me, hold on. There we go.
God damn, Mia.
You can hear me okay though, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay. What had been panting under the chair? How and why had the milk jug been refilled, frozen and moved? What I had told myself about the footprints was nonsense. The word "you" reverberated inside my head, and the yelp. Did Biddy even make that noise? What had scared or hurt the dog, and why could I not find her when I searched? Exhausted, I threw more logs onto the fire and walked slowly to the stairs to retrieve blankets and jumpers. With no electricity or gas, I would be confined to the living room for heat and light, although the latter was fading fast. On my way back downstairs, passing the boiler cupboard under the stairs, I added a box of candles to my supplies. Maybe I should try and get away from the house, but where would I go? The cottage was half a mile from the nearest house. Not a big distance, but the hill was steep, and I had never seen such deep snow.
Very good. You made Mia melt. You made Mia melt.
Mia is now a puddle. She is now a puddle in the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
Mia can't come to the phone. She's melted.
The person you were trying to contact has now melted into a puddle, I'm afraid. You might have to call back later.
Yeah. When it gets cold.
When it gets cold, then she's frozen again.
I swear, this is most definitely the longest live I've ever had. And
to be honest, I was gonna say, I'm like, fuck.
And also the shortest at the same time. So Because I told you, or I tell everyone when I email people, I say, you
Yeah.
know, I send these questions to you because I just want you to feel comfortable. But my favorite thing is when I don't get to all of them because we're just literally yapping and having the best time. And
Yeah,
that,
see, I had looked over your questions originally when you sent them to me, and then again today in preparation, and I was kind of in my mind. I was like, yeah, that's most of those are kind of fairly standard for these type
Mhm.
of interviews. But immediately in my head, I was just like, I think you had asked me two, maybe three questions, and then I realized that I went off into fucking storytelling as opposed to like stopping and sticking to the questions. Like it's just the way I am. I tend to go off on a
But
little tangent.
seriously though, I mean that when I say like I would my goal with these shows is to have conversations and to showcase you as a person so people get to know you
Yeah.
as a person, not just, what you can do. And so, because I think that's just
took,
as important.
took the took the scenic route to answer. Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
And Mia knows I mean, I'll yap all damn day long. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
See, this is why these interviews and these events like V and everything. These are why I do quite well at these events socially
Mhm.
because I can make friends with anybody. I can talk and have
Same.
a drink and have a great time with absolutely anybody. Because my simple rule is don't be a dick. My rule that
And
I go
it's
by is don't be a
so
dick.
easy. It's so easy. It's so
It's
easy.
so fucking easy to not be a dick.
It's
It's
so
like
easy.
it actually takes some effort to be a dick. So and there's plenty of fucking people out there that decide to be
Trying
dicks.
real hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you, Brenna. Prefer conversations, not interviews. Yeah. See, the thing is, you can always tell as well when you do an interview. If you see an interview with like maybe an actor or a musician that you like, you can immediately tell the good interviews from the bad ones because the conversation flows. Whereas if they kind of give an answer and they're very much like not interested or whatever, you can tell immediately and the interview will be over much faster because they're not even interested remotely.
Yeah.
So I try to balance being conversational without kind of going off too long or whatever,
Me too.
because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, people are, there's questions you want to ask and everything. And I'm trying to not be fucking rude and step on that.
Nah. The questions that I have are merely just like I said, they're just prompts for us to have a conversation. That's
Of
all
course. Yeah.
that's all I care about.
Yeah.
But sir, there is one thing that is non-negotiable, and that
Okay.
is the not no longer called speed round. It has been
Oh,
renamed.
shit. Okay.
Now it
Oh,
is
God.
called the mild tempo questions about nothing.
I prefer that one. That's a way better name.
And the reason is because Kim can't shut up. So I like to ask a question and then I just start yapping about your answer with you because
All
that's
right.
what I do. So everyone was like, yeah, this isn't really a speed round, Kim. And I'm like, okay.
It's like you asked the question 10 minutes ago. Let him answer. It's like, this ain't no speed. This is a slow speed round. Let the man answer. Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, okay. No, I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
No,
I'm just
I
kidding.
know you are. I know you are. Okay. So mild tempo questions about nothing.
Oh, God.
Mild
Okay.
tempo.
Jesus.
Mild tempo came from Erin. I wish she was still here because I did adopt. She did say mild tempo was the best way to describe it, so I did go with that.
Okay.
Okay, so I think we may have already covered this, but what is your least favorite accent to do?
Oh, God. Italian.
Ooh, I bet that is hard.
If if ever I was fucking useless at an accent, it's Italian. It's Italian. I'm awful. An audition actually came in from a production house a couple of weeks back, and the deadline had been like the day before, and I have a good relationship with the owner, so I reached out and said, "Hey, listen, are you still accepting for this? Have you submitted to the author yet?" And they were like, "No, submit away. We haven't sent the author them yet. It's great. You can." I spent almost 90 minutes on a 3 or 4 minute segment of an audition. over and over and over and over and over again, trying to get it right. And at the end of it, I listened to it 4 or 5 times and I deleted the whole lot and I emailed them. I won't be submitting for this one, folks. Good luck with the search or whatever, because it was fucking awful. It was like, you can always, like, I will never submit for something if I'm not happy with it.
Agreed.
And the accent was fucking god awful. It was kind of like, I kind of went off on, I did a little bit of a New York accent, but I tried to kind of sprinkle a flavour of Italian in it, and it did not work.
So it was like Olive Garden instead of. No, I'm just kidding.
It was very. I was even watching. So one of my favourite shows is Peaky Blinders, and even when the Italian mafia were in that, they were in the couple of episodes, or whatever. I was even trying to mimic him to get the Italian accent, because it's an Italian accent, but it's like a New York Italian accent.
Right.
So I was trying to mimic that, and even then I was just fucking, this is not working. It was awful.
I can't imagine. Yeah, I can't imagine that's difficult. The way that you move your mouth is completely different the way you normally speak and the way Italian kind of sounds. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the Irish people, for one, it may as well not even be English. Like, we cut words out. Like, the way I'm speaking to you now is actually slower than I normally would be speaking.
You're trying hard, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So when I'm in lives with people, when I'm at events, even voice noting back and forth with authors or whatever, and once they're American, I slow down, I really pronounce things, and like I so you can understand me. But if I was if I was in the booth here with a friend of mine and we were talking back and forth and you could hear it, you wouldn't understand a fucking word.
I believe that.
You'd catch maybe 20
here and there.
Of it.
Yeah.
But most of it would be garbage.
So I'd just like to say that was one question, and that was 4 minutes.
Okay, right. That's
my fault. Do you see? This is what I'm talking about.
Right. You should have gave me a buzzer. Hold on. I have a clicker. Hold on.
It's not your fault, dude. It's me.
It's when you ask the question, I'll just buzz in a bit, click in, and be like, I know.
I'm the problem. Okay.
That was hot. What was hot? Hold on before we move on. Okay, that was hot. What was hot? Confused.
Was it me? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's like, well, by any chance,
was it me?
I have no idea.
Thanks, Mia. I'm just kidding. Idea. Okay.
Right.
See?
Let's go.
Here we go again. Oh my God. Okay. Beach or mountains?
Oh, beach.
Oh, I'm surprised by that.
All day.
Okay.
All day. Now, don't get me wrong. I love a good hike. I love getting lost in the forest. But I'm a beach man. When I was in Asia, done a bit of traveling. I was in Asia. I rented a motorbike and purposely went beach hunting. I went on the same day. I must have visited 4 beaches. It's fucking incredible. Beach man, all the way.
Love it.
I love swimming.
Okay.
I'm quite a strong swimmer. So I like swimming. Really like swimming.
Okay. Night out or night in?
Oh, night in.
Always.
Night in. You give me a good movie, a good video game, a couple of beers and a pizza. Fucking,
oh my God.
All day, every
all
day.
Day.
And especially if you eat, like, it's one thing if you have a night in by yourself, that's great, that's me time. But even better if you're in good company. Like for me, it'd be a couple of the lads, a couple of beers and video games, shooting the shit. And it's fucking, you can't beat it. A night out, nah, you can fucking shove your nights out for as much as no, don't care. Do not
Too
care.
many people? Too much.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was like, Jesus Christ, you guys never told me there was going to be people here.
Yeah.
Xbox, PC, or PS4, or PS5. Mia, in answer, we're going to squeeze a speed question in. PC Master Race.
I knew you were going to say that.
I have a PS5 as well. But it is in my room gathering dust. It is a fancy paperweight at this stage. It's a very big paperweight.
A very expensive paperweight.
A very expensive paperweight. PC all fucking day. All day.
Yeah, I agree. It's superior.
It's just superior in every way. God.
This is a very important question. Are you ready? Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
Thank you.
What the fuck? I love how you were like, this is important. Yeah, it's also incredibly easy. It's a hot dog. It's not a damn sandwich. No,
I
it's a
mean,
separate thing.
you say that, but there are people who think a hot dog is a sandwich.
Yeah, and these people are idiots.
Psychopaths is what we call them. Psychopaths.
Yeah, we like to call those people serial killers.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like what are you doing there with your hot dog? Just murdered someone, did we? Yeah, absolutely. Fuck no,
Yes.
no, no. Hot dog is not a
Exactly.
sandwich. End of.
Not a
Period.
sandwich.
Period.
Good job.
It's
We can be
rolled meat.
friends.
Yeah,
You passed
100%.
the test.
100%. It's rolled meat.
You passed the test. We
Brenna
can be
agrees as
friends.
well.
Okay. Favorite color?
Can I have two? Black and
Yeah.
red.
Black and red.
Black and red. I'm a combo man. I like combos, like a black suit with a red toy.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'll accept that. Favorite candy?
Twinkies. We don't have them here. We don't fucking have them here. Like you can get them in specialized stores, like specialized candy, like fucking American candy stores. But to get a pack of two of them, it'll cost me like €6 or something. That's like $8 for you because because they gotta import them. So there's like an import fee on them.
But they have like a 9 million year shelf life. Who cares if you have to import them?
Listen, who are you talking to? Like, there's not that many American candy stores around the city anymore.
Yeah.
So, they tend to be really expensive because there's so few of them. Well, that's not candy. Okay.
Well,
trying to think.
yeah,
I don't have.
It's a sweet treat.
Yeah, see, I'm very simple, right? I'm very simple in terms of sweet tooth. So, like, with a coffee or tea, just a small bit of chocolate, like a small piece of caramel chocolate or something like that is perfect. I'm trying to think of like a candy. I really like Skittles.
I just
Sour
ate Skittles. I love Skittles.
Sour Skittles are fucking top tier.
Make your mouth just raw for days. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, would I eat them before a recording session? Absolutely not. Because it would be like I'd be on my mic, like my mic would get water damage from the amount that just fucking, it's like, oh, did you break your microphone? It's like, yeah, I had a bag of Skittles. It would flood my mouth. Taste the rainbow. Yeah.
Taste the rainbow. Oh my God. Okay, so that was a question that I thought of when you said you were at V&V. So, like, what was the thing that you ate while you were here that you like missed that you really want again?
Oh, from the States. I came across this when we were in Austin. I came across this little place. It was like a little diner. Shit, what was it called? Fuck, I feel like it was called. Is there a Cisco's? Is there a diner place? I don't know. There was a little place.
Maybe.
I think it was called Cisco's, and it was a little diner. And you'd go in and like $3 or something would give you like breakfast, bacon, syrup, fucking, a coffee. It was so cheap, but I got these little like taco, like these taco shells with scrambled egg and bacon on them, and I was getting a Colombian Coke. A Colombian Coke as well, the big ones. I got one of them, and it was like, no, it wasn't Denny's, Mia. It wasn't Denny's. It was, man, I kept one of the receipts as a memento.
Yeah.
I actually kept one of the. So, I was also in Whataburger. Whataburger.
Whataburger is supreme.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking lit. Yeah, absolutely. I was people told me, like, so I was like In-N-Out Burger, like Smash Burger, like all these places, and they were like, no, they were like, go to Whataburger. It's the best of them. I was like, okay. So I went more than once. And one of the things, we were on a coach from Dallas to Austin. So from where V&V was, we checked out the next day, and we had a coach, and he stopped off halfway or whatever to change drivers and everything. And it was at a Whataburger, and he was like, if y'all want to go in and get some food, we're leaving here in fucking 15 minutes, whatever, I won't be waiting on you. So like my ass was like fucking ran in, and I got like, I can't remember what it was. It was like a sandwich, but it was like God damn it. It's like, it was like a cheese. It was kind of like a Philly steak cheese sandwich. I can't explain it. And it was like toasted and everything. It was fucking Amazing.
Mhm.
And I was like munching it on I was munching it on the coach. I asked the driver, I was like, can we, they changed and a woman got on and she was like about to leave and I climbed on and, I said, we okay to eat? It was like 2 hours left or something. It's like,
Mhm.
we okay to eat on the coach? And she was like, oh yeah, honey, you go. She was like, honey, you go ahead. Yeah, absolutely. And then she turned, I was getting off like 2 hours later, I was getting off and she goes, she goes, you're not from around here, honey, are you? And I was like,
What
is it
tipped you
that
off,
obvious?
ma'am?
It's like, whatever do you mean, nice driver?
Like, why would you think that? That's weird.
Yeah, it's like, what gave you the first clue? Could it be the thick accent that you can't understand?
That's not
Yeah.
it. That's not it.
Great.
No, it's definitely not it.
That's not it.
Okay.
You're
Well,
basically American.
yeah, we're still going. Okay, cats or dogs?
We struggling. Go ahead.
We struggling,
dogs.
homie. Huh?
Dogs. Dogs.
Don't do
All day.
don't do the nod like it's a foregone conclusion.
Okay. No. Okay, so here's the thing. I have a cat and I have a dog. I've had a cat. So every single time I've had a dog, I've also had a cat. And the same has been mostly universally true for all of the cats. They were
They're
assholes.
Yeah.
And like my dog would come up and he'd rub up on me and he'd cuddle on you and all he wants. The thing is, right, with dogs, they're just excited to see it. They're just excited to be involved. It's just the ball of energy and excitement. Cats, on the other hand, you could drop dead and the cat would be like, who's going to feed me now? You know what I mean? The first thing the cat would think is, well, fuck, who's going to feed me now?
I'll just eat you then.
It's like, if you start to stink in 2 days, I'm going to eat you. You know what I mean? It's like, if someone hasn't come here in 2 days,
No skin off my nose, lady.
Yeah, no. Listen, the thing is, I keep my animals alive. My cat is a bit of an asshole, but they're just independent creatures. So
But you keep getting them. You keep getting them.
Well, yes and no. I mean, my younger brother wanted to get a cat, and now it's 2 years later, and somehow the cat is with me. Somehow the cat is here, and I'm the one that feeds him, and my brother doesn't give a shit anymore. So,
3 more questions. Can we do it?
aces. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What is a word or a phrase that always trips you up when you're narrating?
Ah, shit. There's a few. There's a few. I actually had one. I had one most recently. So the character's dog in this game is called in this book is called Biddy, Biddie, and for the longest time, it took me about 7 or 8 minutes to get it. The line read, "Balancing Biddy under my arm." I read it earlier on when I was doing the accent. Balancing Biddy under my arm. It took me several minutes. Consistently messed it up. Every single, I would do it, mess it up. I'd punch back in, I'd bring it back, punch back in. After the 4th or 5th attempt, I actually stepped outside my booth to take a break, just to be to reset.
Yes.
And I came back in, and it threw me off again. I did it again. So I had to scroll on my phone for a while and whatever and watch some lives and stuff in order to kind of disconnect from it. But there's been a few.
I compare it to those videos, where people bend over to pick something up and you do it 15 times in a row and you never actually pick
and
it
you
up.
keep dropping it.
You just keep dropping it.
And sometimes sometimes you don't even get to grab it and drop
No.
it. Sometimes you'll just cut it and
You're just
just miss it.
You just sleep.
And you're just like, do you know what? You can fucking stay on the floor.
Right.
He's like, I don't care
You just
anymore.
fucking live there now.
Like, this is your new home, Pen. Yeah, I can't think of any off the top of my head. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but that is one of them. Balancing Biddy, and that was only yesterday. That messed me up.
So we'll just go with double consonant sounds trip you up.
Yeah. Usually it's alliteration. So usually when you get
alliteration,
usually when you get the I don't know, a fucking It's hard to. I can't. You know the way. You know the way. If I wasn't speaking to you right now, I'd have a long list of them that I
Of course
hate.
you would. Of course
But
you
now
would.
that I'm speaking to you, I can't fucking.
That's all right. I expect to get like 9 voice messages. Like, okay, I remembered one. It's da 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 da.
Oh, by the way, I remembered this fucking word. Yeah. There's a few. There's definitely a few, and they've really pissed me off.
Yeah.
I have reached out to because I have a good relationship with all my authors. I did actually at one stage. I think it was Taylor. I reached out to her, and it was either a voice. I can't remember. It might have been a voice note. I was just like sitting there, and I was like, Taylor, I'm just checking in really quickly. Still working away on the title. It's great so far. Love it. And why? I'd just be like, why is this sentence in existence?
Could you never put these words together again? Thank you.
I was like, have you done this? Why have you done this to me? You know? And she'd like, I'd send her like the picture, or I'd like call out the chapter and tell her what line, and she'd go, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm like, I hate it. I'm like, I have several times tried to do it now and fucked it up every time. I was like, can I say this instead? Can I and most of the time she'd be like, no, because she knows it. She knows it.
Suffer.
Yeah, she knows it's annoying me. She's like, no, it's written that way. She's like, it's written that way. I'm like, okay. But,
can't change it.
Yeah, I've often recorded things like sentences in segments. If that particular word happens in the middle, I'll record the start, and then I'll record the end, and I'll record that segment separately, and I'll cut it in. I'll fucking paste it back in, and I'm like, that's my way of being like, fuck you. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Love it. Okay, 2 more questions. Go to karaoke song.
Oh no, I know this is supposed to be a speed round. Oh,
no,
man.
It's mild tempo, and we're really kind of fucking that up too, to be honest.
Oh god damn it! Oh, see, I'm a bit of a musical theatre nerd as well. As much as I love like me heavy metal and emo music and like everything, I'm a massive musical theatre nerd. So, like if
you're just a massive nerd about everything.
Yeah, 100%. I don't apologize for it either. I know who I am.
You shouldn't be.
So Hamilton would be right up there.
Oh
Rent.
My god, Erin's gonna be so mad. That's like her.
I know.
Thing. That's her whole existence.
It is. So fucking Hamilton to me. It's a masterpiece.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's a fucking masterpiece. Favorite song, just in order to give you kind of a favorite, if it was karaoke style, just because I brought Hamilton into it. If I was choosing a song, like a favorite song or a song to sing in a karaoke from Hamilton, it would either be one or two. It would either be, "Are you Aaron Burr?" Sir, that depends. It would probably be "The Room Where It Happens," or "What Did I Miss" with Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah,
both of them. If I'm in the car, if I'm in the kitchen with the earphones, it's satisfying. It's phenomenal, Mia. Yeah. Oh, you've no idea. I have had people look at me in traffic, and I'm like, whatever. I have been driving along slow in traffic, and I'll be like belting like "Room Where It Happens," especially. So Leslie Odom Jr. does like a long high note at the very end of "A Room Where It Happens" in order to finish it out. And when I'm driving the fucking car, that is exactly what happens. And I have on more than one occasion may have not been focused on the road so much. "Say No to This, Mia" is also a phenomenal song. Listen, it's Hamilton. "One Last Time." Yes, I do belt "One Last Time" as well.
Why are you sorry, Gabs?
Washington is one of my favorites.
What'd you do?
Oops, sorry, Kim. I don't know.
What'd you do, babe? I still love you. Okay.
I'll make sure to add all the hard words for you. Go on.
Accidentally. Oh, babe, I didn't even notice. Please. I don't care. And if I'd have known, I would have just said, yes, Gabs. Yeah. I love her.
Come on in.
Come on down,
Come on
Gabs.
in. We're singing Hamilton.
We've been here for 2 hours. We're fucking delirious.
We've been here for 3 days.
Water. Someone bring water.
Water. The SpongeBob. Water. I need it. Water. I don't need it.
One more question.
I don't need it. Okay,
one more question.
Okay.
And this is probably going to be one of those where you're just like, oh my God. Okay, ready? One character past or present, whether it's been done before or not, that you would love to narrate?
In an audiobook or in general? Like, as in one that I voice, or
Yeah,
specifically?
something a character that you
Oh,
would love to voice.
The Joker. The Joker in Batman games. Batman animation, whatever. Joker. Well, I do a. So, are you a fan? Are you a fan? Like, Mark Hamill is my Joker.
You surprised me.
Mark Hamill is my Joker.
Yes,
and
he is the
Kevin
only
Conroy
Joker.
He's the only fucking Joker.
Only
like
ever.
Troy Baker done a good job, but it was a completely different performance.
No, Mark Hamill is the
as far
only
as Joker goes. I won't do it now, but I do a Joker ever since the Batman games and Mark Hamill and the animated series. I do a Joker, and it's just I've done a couple of recordings before. I never posted them or anything, but it was one of those things where I've recorded a couple of kind of scenes from the game or scenes from the animated show in which he's like one of the animated show he does a monologue, and I'm trying to think of Jesus.
Are you talking about the original series, the Batman the animated series?
Yeah. So he does. So there's a monologue.
We own that whole series.
There's a monologue called The Killing. It's in The Killing Joke, and it's what is it? Yeah, I'm trying to think of the line. So he's like, memory's so treacherous, and it's like 1 minute. What does he say? 1 minute. I really want to pull this up. Give me a minute. I'm going to pull this up because it's pissing me off. Hold on.
I mean, what's another minute at this point?
What's another minute at this time? Hang on. The Killing.
Nerding so hard, Gabs. That's why I'm still here, because I love to nerd out with people.
We're nerding so. It's phenomenal. Hold on. We need to do it. I need to fucking get it in front of me here so we know it. Oh yeah. Wow. Man, taking me back. He says, he's Batman. They're having this back and forth. Oh yeah. There's a few of them, and I'm just trying to get because there's a few from the comic and then there's one from the show. But I'm trying to get the show one.
I'm glad I could provide this moment for you.
Oh, I love the fucking it's so Alan Moore. Just the writing.
That's the thing we pull out whenever we just want to turn something on. Like that show is
100%. Here's the thing. If I was ever doing, and I was asked, and I fucking didn't fill it out. I was asked to be on one of the panels. Like they asked me, I fill out one of the interest forms and blah blah for one of the panels at V&V, and I didn't do it because I thought, I'll be at my table and I want to focus on the exposure side and everything. And I didn't think, I was like, I don't want to take on a side quest. I was like, I need to get there. I need to, and so I said no to it. And it was like one of the biggest regrets because after I heard the table read, like Lily was on it, Brandon was on it, and immediately I regretted it. But if I was to say, I know it's the audiobook world, but if I was ever to go and they were like, I'll perform a monologue or something, on a table read of my own choosing, fucking Killing Joke all day.
I will say something though. That night, that read was probably the only thing that disappointed me about that whole experience was because we were in the back of that room, I couldn't hear a damn thing.
The audio, yeah.
Audio was awful.
Yeah, it wasn't. I went to get so I was a few deep at this stage. I had several of those tail cutters, the blue tail cutters. Yes! I had several of them at this stage, and I went to the back of the room to get two more, and I discovered the same thing. Like I was in the little area at the tiny little bar, and it was very it was muffled or something.
Yeah,
it was very I think it was just bouncing off the walls too much before it got to the end of the room.
It just wasn't meant for that. The space wasn't meant for that, yeah.
To be honest, it would have been, they should have had another speaker in each corner at the end of the room, because then you would have been able to, hear it. But
speaking of side quests, sorry about that.
Why? Because we went, tangents is a good thing. No, you didn't. Tangents is fucking fantastic. That's what we want. We want to go off. Conversation.
You know what? Me and you, we're going to start a show and we're just going to call it Tangents.
Just, oh my God, what an idea. We're going to get hired. All the events are going to hire us and we're going to record a live podcast at every single event called Tangents. It'd be like the equivalent of, like, you know, Love on Demand with the interviews and everything. It's going to be the equivalent of that, but instead it's going to be Tangents. Be like,
how far away?
What's your fucking pet peeve?
How far away from the original topic can we get in 30 minutes or less?
We'll start off talking about audiobooks. We'll end up talking about From Dog's Den to car tires or something. You know, like, we'll just fucking
raising kangaroos or some shit.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's like we'd start off on audiobooks suddenly and talking about dogs, and then you're talking about like the fucking Killing Joke, and then like you end up on Candy Floss or something, and you're just like.
And then at the end they go, "Well, how did you get from here to here?" And we can tell you the exact. Yeah. The exact train of thought.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's like, well, we started 60 minutes ago talking about audiobooks, and we ended up now we just talking about Candy Floss, and then
AI data centers and
AI data centers, and then right now we're discussing when DB West went to Australia and punched a kangaroo. So tell us more about that. You know, fucking unbelievable. Like, it's the little monkey, the little symbol monkey. Punch. He sits with the eyes and with the symbol.
Oh, that guy. No, okay.
Yes. That's who's in my head 24/7. That's who controls everything. He sits up there. Just, that's what he does. That's pretty much my thought. That's how my thought process is fucking all over the place. He sits there and he
never stops. Never quits.
He's just banging the cymbals. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Constant symbol.
It's constant banging the cymbals.
Oh my God. Seriously though,
she's like, I am crying. DB, one of us. It's just like, just banging on the walls. One of us. Oh my God.
Seriously though, Tangents. It's a thing. It's gonna happen.
100%. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Welcome. It's like we like do the fucking like do the movie trailer guy for each episode at the beginning. You know, like the previously on. Yeah. You know, in order to
previously on
focused.
Tangents.
Can you remember that? It's like the previously on Tangents. You know, it'd be like, well, I happened to be going out and he was with that girl that I told him not to be with. It'd be like, next week on Tangents. Like, so he happened to be out seeing that girl, and I told him not to be seeing that girl, and then she crashed his car. I fucking told you so. You know, that's literally, that's how it's gonna be. That's how it's fucking gonna be. I love how you're like crying right now.
And that's all just you. I didn't even say anything in that whole conversation.
Told you. Symbol monkey.
How did we not meet at V&V and freaking party? Like, we would have had the best time. Man. We would have been rolling the whole time. Oh my God.
Imagine. Yeah, we would have just been like, fuck you.
Everybody would be like, hey, can I get an autograph? And you'd be like, we're talking here, okay?
Sorry, can you not see we're having a fucking conversation? You got away with that.
Rude.
My God, you guys, you're so fucking rude here in Dallas. I don't understand. I'm like,
look, okay.
Don't fucking play me. She's like, I'm trying to get us back on track, goddammit.
I can't. There is no track. No track. We have...
Yeah, the train has very much derailed about 60
minutes ago. We have derailed, and not only have we derailed, but we ripped up the whole track while we were going off.
Yeah, and 100%.
You're just going to get more and more delirious because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning.
I can't tell. I'm just like, like half asleep, like. It is like it appears to be after 2 a.m. Y'all are on a boat at this point. Yeah, more or less. The train has now been removed from the tracks.
Honestly, who's crazy?
in the
Brenna,
ocean.
who's crazy at this point? Us or y'all? Because you're still watching.
Y'all are still here. We have to. I think we're entertaining. I think that's all it is.
AI
They're here for
summary:
the
a
entertainment.
passionate debate on audiobooks and the Joker. Join the discussion.
AI just it's like, hang on a minute. A passionate talk about audiobooks and the Joker and the fucking a million things in between AI. You're like, you want to just give us some context? It's like, this is the first thing you talked about, and this is the last thing you talked about. Yeah, fantastic work, AI. You missed about 60 fucking other things we spoke about.
Yeah, you're really slacking off, AI.
It's like, this is why you're destroying the fucking planet. You know, it's like
how much water did you drink for that?
It's like, this is why we're fucking low on water for this shit.
For this crap. Okay.
This fucking crap. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I feel like we just have to do this again. Because I could literally sit here and do this with you all night until it's 2:00 in the morning here. And I feel like we're wasting all our good material on one live.
Yeah, you need to chop this up now into shorts.
Yeah,
you spread it out. We have content for the next fucking 7 days, 8 days.
Here's the thing: you need content, and I think we've done it. We've given you all the content that you need for at least a couple of weeks. I mean, I think you're golden.
See, like, see, I think the thing with me is I'm like, I don't take myself too seriously. You know what I mean?
Why?
It's just, you know what I mean? We're in like especially look at the state of the world and everything else. Like, I am very much a believer of, you know, you are who you surround yourself with. You know, if you're around, for example, if you're around a negative Nancy all the time that just sees the bad in everything, and you're hanging around them all the time, that's gonna rub off on you, and you're gonna kind of start to see the bad in everything.
Yeah.
But I like ego, so like ego's not a thing. I don't give a shit. If I walk out the door in like a black t-shirt, whatever, and I go to some event to show my face in a t-shirt, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Ego and all of this, like caring about what other people think about you, not for me. You know what I mean? You need to kind of, I go by a rule of like, if we don't laugh, we'll cry. So I try to find the good and the funny in everything, you know?
For sure.
Just who I am.
And then to be able to share that with other people is the goal as well, you know.
100%.
Which is,
Listen, my entire goal for this was to kind of make it, how do I explain? It was all for you. It was to make it good for you, you know, because this is your thing. This is, you know, this is something you're building. And I just wanted it to be good for you and the you know, people watching and everything else. And if I don't have much wisdom, but if I can impart some wisdom in that time, then I will. No, but I primarily did this. With the focus on you and making it interesting and entertaining and everything else. You know, that's so nice. That's all I want. That's all I cared. It doesn't matter whether anybody fucking follows me after this or like.
Well, I hope they do.
Work or anything. No, don't get me wrong. I welcome it. And it's great, and it's fantastic that you'd be interested in following me and following the journey. But no, this is just for
journey.
You. That's just for you. Promise.
The journey
and the. It's like one video on my entire TikTok of just me. Welcome.
So when we start tangents, that's going to be our mascot.
100%. Yeah,
our logo.
The intro to see the way Joe Rogan has the you know the circle with his face and everything on it.
Ours will
Joe
be this.
Rogan podcast. That thing. Ours is going to be the monkey, and it's just going to be this. You know, I'm trying to think of the intro. I'm trying to think of like a voice line that we can put on the monkey animation.
What are we talking about? We don't know.
Yeah. just a couple of chaos gremlins, you know.
Chatting about nothing.
Yeah,
And
chatting about
everything.
everything and nothing. Yeah.
Whoa, that was weird. Okay, we gotta stop. This is getting crazy. I'm creeped out, man. I'm creeped out.
As long as it's entertaining, then that's all that matters.
It's very entertaining, sir. Very
See,
entertaining.
when I'm working, when I'm recording a book, I'm locked in, and you get the deep gravel and the sultry fucking intimacy. But when you get me just in a back and forth like this, when you get me, I'm a fucking clown. The truth is, I'm just a fucking clown. Like, I'm not my characters. Like, so I can be sultry and sexy and intimate in my books, and then you meet me in real life and you're like, how is this the same guy? I don't understand. He was really hot in the book, and then all of a sudden he's fucking crazy.
That just means you're really good at your job, though. Like,
debatable.
Potato, tomato.
Debatable. Tomato. I was like, I'm clearly not doing my fucking job. I have several books behind me I need to read. Goddammit.
It's my fault. Yeah. Sorry.
No, thankfully these are personal ones. These are my TBR.
You don't get paid for them.
There's no limit on them. Yeah, I don't get. Yeah, you asked, one of your questions was like, do you get to read for fun? The short answer is no.
Yeah.
Clearly. It's time. It's just time. Like, whenever I'm either working in the booth or I'm doing a bunch of admin stuff, networking, content creation, and then like when I do have the time away, I'll like either catch up on a show that I love, or like an episode of a show that I love, or I'll wind down with a video game or something like that. And I keep forgetting that my shelf behind me has all these fucking books on it. So eventually, like, I am planning, when some things simmer down, I am planning to like just head out, make it my business to head out every morning to a coffee shop and bring a book with me, and then like finish it that week, spend an hour in a coffee shop every morning with the idea of no distractions and just finishing it. That'd be the plan. Because I need to get back into that. I need to get back into the reading. I miss it.
Yeah, you got to make time for that. You got to make time for yourself just to do something that's just fun for you, you know?
It is different. Like, don't get me wrong. It's great reading. Some of the titles we get to work on, they're fantastic, and it's great to read them and be included in that world.
Sure.
But when it's different because it's work, as much as we enjoy it, it's still work. We have to read this by a certain stage. We 100%. Have to. Whereas getting to sit down with a cup of coffee and just take your time to absorb a book that you're reading personally is it's great. It's fantastic.
Yeah. And you kind of forget that when books are your work, you have to kind of remind yourself of that, so I get that.
You do. Yeah, you 100%. 100%.
Yeah. Okay. We have got to get off of TikTok. We've got to get off.
Now, listen, look at what Instagram is missing out on. If Instagram had fucking worked, I need to stop swearing like a sailor. If Instagram had worked...
Have you heard me? Go ahead.
Yeah, but I'm Irish. Every second or third word out of my mouth is fucking filth. If Instagram had worked in the beginning, bye-bye chapter. Then, Tiffany, see ya. Thanks so much for popping in. I'm actually surprised you're still here through all the chaos.
She's been here the whole time. God bless her.
The whole time. I just thought I missed Doubtfire again. It's like, the whole time.
It's
like, Doubtfire, dear. Yeah, literally. Fucking chaos gremlin. Anybody that watches, if you post this, anybody that watches this, I'm not going to get hired ever again. I'm not going to be invited anywhere. People are just going to be like, this dude's fucking
You're
crazy.
So full of it.
It's like, this dude's fucking crazy. Don't invite him anywhere.
Tiffany wants to work with you.
She does, yeah. Tiffany actually reached out to me. We connected over our threads originally, and I was looking at some of the body of her work and stuff like that, and we kind of started a back and forth.
She's
and
great.
Then she made me aware today that she was going to be in the live. She is. You're speaking to her next month, I think. She's on your show next month.
Yes,
which is fucking great. As I said, growth. You're doing it 2 months, and it's already fucking flying, which is great.
Trying.
Love to see it. No,
you're gonna make me cry.
No, it is. Listen, as I said before, you get out what you put in, and you've got a day job and everything else, and the fact that you're taking the time to build that and work on something for yourself, it's great. You know what I mean? And not that many people do it, and it's because they don't take that leap of faith as well. You know what I mean? So you should be proud of it. That's all I'll say. You should be proud of it. So
Thank
it's
you.
great.
That's very nice of you. And you should be proud. I even though we didn't talk much about your books, I do enjoy your books. I do enjoy your work. And I think that you're very good. And I think that you just need to put yourself out there a little bit more. And I know you're trying.
I know I'm a fucking disaster.
I know you're trying, but you just, if people just knew you were there, it would be over.
I think it's like, you know, as I said earlier, like once I opened up the door to the audiobook world, I was knocked off my feet with just not the size of the community. There's just so much work. Like you have so many authors, readers, creators, narrators, and it just blew me away. So the fact that space exists now, you know, it's what I call diluted. There's so many in it. There's so many narrators. There's so many writers and all. It's hard to get seen.
There are.
You know,
you're right.
It's hard to get seen. So, I you may regret saying that, because if I start posting content on the daily multiple times, you'll get sick of seeing my fucking face. So, you know,
I have never sat on this live and talked to anyone for 2.5 hours. Let's just go there. This was a marathon of laughs. I've got to head to bed. Night, y'all. I love you, Brenna.
Marathon of laughs. Brenna, thanks so much for hanging around, Brenna.
I love you so much, Brenna.
You may not have gained any wisdom from me on this, but you know, simple monkey.
But we made people laugh. And that's all that matters.
That's all I cared about. If
that's my favorite thing.
Make it interesting for you. Make it interesting and make it dynamic and stuff. Like, the last thing you want is that back and forth Q&A in which you can tell the person is simply not fucking invested, not interested. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to see that.
Try to avoid that at all costs.
Yeah, 100%. The more conversational and the more you know, the more chatty and stuff like that, the better, because it's more natural. Like, we've been talking now for God knows how fucking long. It's 2:30 now.
2.5 hours.
So, Jesus Christ. But yeah, like, it's a good thing. I'm delighted that
it is.
I'm delighted that, you know what I mean. I'm delighted that it's that people hung around and people were chatting and getting involved, and it was interesting for them. That's all I cared about. If as long as it's entertaining and interesting, that's
we put them to sleep. You know? We put them to bed.
Yeah, we put them to sleep. Yeah. Yeah.
Go forth and sleep, children.
Yeah, listen. Go forth and sleep, my children. I just like sit here doing bedtime stories with them. Why are you still awake, young child? Yeah, it is. It is one of those things. I've seen it before quite a few times where you'll have an interview and it's just a back and forth, and it's kind of like it's like watching a fucking game of tennis. It's like, you know, and you're literally just it's like, question.
That's like my worst. That's like my worst fear. I will do anything for that not to happen.
Yeah, you may as well not have bothered. You know what I mean? And I've seen interviews like that with like readers and influencers and stuff like that, and they'll bring someone on, and like, obviously no names, but like, they'll bring someone on and they're talking about a book and they'll talk about it, but it'll get to a certain stage where they're kind of just like, and they're just there, and there's no real, fucking no
hate that
energy anymore, you know. And I'm like, fucking, you know, just stop.
It doesn't have to be just
audiobooks.
My thing is that if you get to that, I mean, I don't care if our show is 30 minutes or 2.5 hours. It should just be to a certain amount of energy. And then once that energy is not there, then okay, we're done here. You know, like, there's no point in dragging it out.
Yeah, like, what interviewer wants to sit there and drag out an interview that the other person you can clearly see is not fucking
so uncomfortable,
not engaged. So it's uncomfortable, it's awkward. People in the chat are kind of sitting there twiddling thumbs like, This person does not want to be here.
Right.
No, but I'm, as I said, just fucking chaos. I am. If you look up chaos in the dictionary, you'll just see me beside a cymbal monkey. Like, can't take it too seriously. You have to just fucking. It can't just be about audiobooks.
Well, we definitely didn't do that. We definitely didn't do that.
No, we were about 20% audiobooks, and the rest was fucking chaos. Maybe less.
I think the scales were a little off, but that's okay. That's okay. People know what they're getting when they get up here, so that's fine.
Well, here's the thing. It just means that we get to do it again, and we get to come back.
Dude, I'm so serious. I'm not even joking. Like, we have to do this like every so often.
Yeah, and we like start up the old Tangents podcast,
and we'll have guests. We'll have people come up with us, and they'll give us a topic, and then we'll go. We'll stay on that for less than 5 minutes.
Just watch. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Watch me.
Just like all the chat randomly dropping topics, and we have to go.
Yeah. Watch me go from ice cream to the zoo in 2 seconds flat. I can do it.
Told you, fucking chaos.
We can do it.
I think the reason this works so well, me and you, is because it's like our brains are just connected chaos. It's like, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah. How are we thinking the same thing? And it's the Spider-Man thing. It's the Spider-Man meme. It's like, yeah, exactly. It's like, it's like, are you thinking what I'm thinking? I don't know. Are you thinking about kangaroos taking over the world?
Yes.
Yeah. How the fuck? It's like, how are you thinking of the same thing? It's like, what? Yeah. It's insane. But yeah, listen. It's going up to, yeah. We're going to create a new emoji. We're going to get an emoji or a GIF that the chat will just spam the monkey whenever we're here.
Oh my God. So many ideas. The brain is working.
Yeah, the brain's working fucking overtime.
This is going to be one of those situations where it's like, no, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up.
No, you hang up. No, you hang up. Absolutely. Listen.
So, okay.
It has been a fucking pleasure.
Count of 5. Okay. I'm hitting this power button and just DM me, okay? Because
yeah, 100%. Right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
On the
right.
A good Midwest goodbye. I wish I could do an Irish goodbye and just drop the camera and disappear into a Houdini. Just
I appreciate you. I love you. I feel like we're best friends. Send me all the information that you would like, and I think Mia's gonna send you money for a ticket. So we'll see you this weekend.
Yeah, I'll see you this weekend at Kink and Ink. Yeah. Apparently, I have to cancel all my other fucking plans. But
yeah, you do.
Yes, sir. Yes, you do. It's fucking, listen, it's been a pleasure. I was delighted to be here. I'm delighted I could fit it in. And listen, as I said, it was all for you. It was all just to make sure.
So much.
It was.
Thank you.
I make it as entertaining as I possibly could, and it fucking worked out great. So I'm gonna love and leave you. And on 3, we both leave. So in 3, 2.